Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. My name is Kitty Behl. It's the D-Day. Voting is taking place for all 70 seats of the national capital, and NDTV's big election coverage continues all day long.
I'm Tanima Biswas, and as you can see, we have in fact been reporting on how Delhi is voting today. There are several people, several constituencies that we are covering with our reporters. We've also seen how several big candidates have come out and cast their vote, big faces from the parties also in a way coming out in Delhi to try and lead with example, asking people of Delhi to come out and vote on the issues that matter to them. And you can see there the pictures on your screen from earlier today where all the leaders who have come out and cast their vote, the big faces there on your screens right now. And President Murmu has also gone in to cast a vote at the Nirman Bhavan polling booth. Kitty, this is of course the polling booth where all the VIPs, especially the ones who are living around in that New Delhi constituency area, they come out and vote here. We saw Rahul Gandhi come here at the same polling booth just a short while back, and right now we can see President Murmu there.
Absolutely. Rahul Gandhi was seen just a bit ago where he had come to Nirman Bhavan to cast his vote, and now President Draupadi Murmu casting her vote here at the polling booth at Nirman Bhavan in the national capital. All right, we are also learning now Sonia Gandhi is also expected to arrive here. Parvesh Verma is also going to cast his vote, but at the moment visuals now coming in of the president casting her vote here at Nirman Bhavan polling booth in the national capital. Lots of interesting developments taking place since morning. There has been some trouble also reported from one of the polling booths where Aam Aadmi Party workers were seen protesting and arguing with the polling officers. What really went wrong there, we will try and get more information, but yes, we do understand at the moment these are latest visuals that are coming in of President Draupadi Murmu casting her vote at Nirman Bhavan in the national capital. Well, this is the polling booth where we've seen VIPs coming in, the Gandhi family, well, BJP leaders, and even the president here casting her vote. Well, the Chief Justice of India is also expected to come here at the Nirman Bhavan polling booth, as was informed to us earlier. He will be coming in sometime from now to cast his vote. All arrangements have been made in place to ensure a fair and smooth polling process in the national capital. And there you have President Draupadi Murmu casting her vote. Well, it's a triangular fight in the national capital. The Aam Aadmi Party, Congress and the BJP locked in a bitter fight. The Aam Aadmi Party is looking to make a hat-trick of sorts in the national capital, but definitely this election is not going to be easy for the party. The BJP is also determined to break its dry spell. All right, those visuals of Arvinder Singh Lovely, I believe.
Right.
Arvinder Singh Lovely, yes, he's the BJP candidate from Gandhinagar. Remember, he's been a Congress loyalist for several years now, but he shifted his loyalties.
Right, Arvinder Singh Lovely there now, the BJP candidate there casting his vote. He's also seen there. He's just come out of the polling station there after registering his vote there in the national capital. So we can see a lot of big faces already early this morning, in a way showing the voters of the Delhi how important a day it is for them to come out in large numbers and give their mandate. I'm joined by my colleagues Aishwarya and Anushka, who are of course reporting all the updates from the ground for us. Aishwarya, to you first. We can see of course that this is of course a high stakes battle for Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. Okay, Aishwarya, just hold your thought. I'm sorry, we'll have to go across now to Delhi Chief Minister Atishi, who's speaking.
सच्चाई के साथ, सत्य के साथ, काम के साथ रहेगा और दिल्ली के लोग भी इस धर्म युद्ध में काम को, सच्चाई को, अच्छाई को अपना वोट जरूर देंगे।
आप बाहर थी, आपने बहुत चीजें देखी, क्या कह रही है दिल्ली पुलिस से आपका नाखुश है कि आम आदमी पार्टी के नेताओं को टारगेट किया गया है?
देखिए, ये बिल्कुल साफ है। इस चुनाव में गुंडागर्दी सिर्फ भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने नहीं की है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी और दिल्ली पुलिस की सांठ गांठ में गुंडागर्दी हुई है। जहां पर भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी चुनाव आचार संहिता का उल्लंघन कर रही थी। पुलिस ने उनको पूरा सपोर्ट दिया, शह दी, उनको लोकेशन से भगाया। जगह जगह पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पदाधिकारियों के ठिकानों पर पैसा मिला, फ्लाइंग स्क्वाड्स तक पहुंचे, पर दिल्ली पुलिस नहीं पहुंची। तो ये बिल्कुल साफ है कि जो गुंडागर्दी चुनाव में हो रही है वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी और दिल्ली
Delhi Chief Minister Atishi, who's contesting from Kalkaji, trying her luck again from this seat, speaking about the events that unfolded yesterday. Last night, remember, Atishi's close aide was caught with a bag full of cash, rupees 5 lakh in his bag, and action is being taken in that regard. Well, FIR already has been registered against the Delhi Chief Minister a day before. We do understand the Aam Aadmi Party has been accusing the Election Commission of not really acting impartially, and also has been maintaining that they're working on the behest of the BJP. Arvind Kejriwal making that comment also earlier, saying that it looks like the EC doesn't really exist. Experts believe there could be this could be a strategy of the Aam Aadmi Party. The Aam Aadmi Party leader does believe that it's not going to be a one-sided affair for him. That has been the case earlier. But yes, all right, latest visuals now coming in of the LG also here casting his vote. Delhi LG VK Saxena has arrived at the polling booth in the national capital, and he is going to be casting his vote in just a bit. He is waiting in that queue, we believe. Tanima.
Right, the Delhi LG there, of course, one of the very important key figures in the national capital in the run-up to the elections and otherwise as well. We've seen the kind of flashpoints, flare-ups that take place regularly, almost on a regular basis between the ruling Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi and the Delhi LG there. So we can in fact see that several big faces coming out to vote early in Delhi this morning. I believe my colleague Anushka is still standing by and joins us live right now. Anushka, you are reporting from Kalkaji. That is, of course, the seat in which Delhi Chief Minister Atishi is contesting this time around. She is, of course, in fact, hoping for a win once again from this seat which she holds. But she faces a very tight contest this time, both from the Congress and the BJP in a way. What is it that you have picked up after speaking to voters there in Kalkaji on what are the key aspects that matter to them?
Well, certainly, Tanima, what we are seeing is that voters have in fact come here since early in the morning to cast their votes. They have talked about this situation of the Kalkaji constituency, and right now we're at the very polling booth where Chief Minister Atishi will be coming any time soon to cast her vote. We'll show you some visuals also from this polling booth. We are seeing that all the necessary measures have been put in place. Voters are coming here and casting their votes, and we are also seeing very much eager voters who have lined up since early in the morning to cast their votes. We talked to the Chief Electoral Officer also of South East District. He has in fact told us that all the necessary measures have been in fact put in place. People are coming here to vote. Now, Kalkaji is a hot seat, and yesterday also we saw a lot of controversy that happened in this seat. Two of the close ally of our Chief Minister Atishi were in fact booked while they were carrying cash of around 5 lakh rupees with them, and an FIR has been also registered. Delhi police is taking the necessary action regarding all that matter. But also what we are seeing is that total of 13 candidates are contesting from this seat. Now the major fight is between the Aam Aadmi Party, the BJP and the Congress. Congress has fielded Alka Lamba while BJP has fielded Ramesh Vidhuri. Now this is going to be a tough fight for the incumbent Chief Minister. Atishi is also looking for a re-election here, and all the voters that have gathered here are talking about the development issues so far that Kalkaji is facing, and they have said that they are going to vote only for the representative who they believe will be working for these problems that is currently prevailing in Kalkaji. But also one thing that we have seen here is that a lot of people have come out to vote. We are also seeing a string of people going inside and casting their vote and coming back outside and saying what kind of excitement they are facing. A prevailing sense of excitement and responsibility can be seen in the faces of voters who are arriving here today. We'll show you the visuals again. We are seeing that the security measures have been hyped up. Paramilitary forces and Delhi police forces are standing outside. People who are going inside are being thoroughly checked, and then only they are allowed inside. Phones are not allowed, so that is one thing that the voters should keep in mind while they are coming here to cast their votes. Also, we are seeing that all the arrangements have been done for differently abled people. We are also seeing that the people who have come here are in fact casting their votes, and the voters are also quite silent this time around. They are not revealing all the things that is in their heart. We'll also try to talk to some voters here. What's your name, sir?
नितिन।
क्या वोट कास्ट करके आ गया?
हाँ।
क्या कुछ मुद्दे थे इस बार के?
नहीं।
मुद्दे नहीं थे? क्या कुछ मुद्दे थे? किसको ध्यान में रखते हुए आपने वोट दिया है?
लालू।
हाँ?
लालू।
अच्छा। So we are seeing that the voters are in fact also keeping developmental issues in their mind.
I'll just absolutely. I'll just come back to you. Let me go across to my colleague Aishwarya also, who's at the Nirman Bhavan. Aishwarya, we believe Parvesh Verma is already inside. He's going to cast his vote and expected to come out any moment now.
Well, that's right. And BJP candidate Parvesh Verma has already arrived. He has come over here with his entire family to cast a vote. Let me show you these visuals from Nirman Bhavan polling booth. Much decorated and a model for the Election Commission of India as far as how polling booths should look like. Multiple arrangements being made for senior citizens, wheelchairs being handed over to them as well. And Parvesh Verma has just gone inside, the Bharatiya Janata Party candidate who had given a very tough fight to the former Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, in the National Capital Region. BJP is very confident that this time Arvind Kejriwal will be losing his seat and Parvesh Verma will be winning a battle that we have seen on social media and on the ground as well between Parvesh Verma and Arvind Kejriwal. Multiple complaints were filed to the Election Commission of India against each other during the campaign period that was going on. There were allegations that were leveled by both Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party, for the New Delhi Assembly constituency, and therefore it becomes a very, very important seat, triangular contest being witnessed between Sandeep Dixit, Parvesh Verma and Arvind Kejriwal. Let me show you these visuals once again. Parvesh Verma can come out any time from now as he has gone inside to cast his vote at the Nirman Bhavan polling booth. Remember, it was a short while back we saw Rahul Gandhi competed with Sandeep Dixit, the Congress candidate, who arrived over here to cast his vote as well. And at 11:30 a.m. we have been told Sonia Gandhi will be arriving to cast her vote as well. Apart from it, of course, the Chief Justice of India and the union ministers who live nearby this area in the national capital will also be arriving very shortly. But all eyes would be on Parvesh Verma as to what he has to say as far as the last effort and the entire campaigning that was conducted by the Bharatiya Janata Party in favor of him. Remember, it was a series of leaders, senior leaders, who also campaigned this time for Parvesh Verma against...
Right, Aishwarya there reporting from Nirman Bhavan. Let's also listen in to Delhi Chief Minister Atishi.
साथ रहेगा और दिल्ली के लोग भी इस धर्म युद्ध में काम को, सच्चाई को, अच्छाई को अपना वोट जरूर दें।
क्या कह रही है दिल्ली पुलिस से आपका नाखुशी आम आदमी पार्टी के नेताओं को टारगेट किया गया है?
देखिए, ये बिल्कुल साफ है। इस चुनाव में गुंडागर्दी सिर्फ भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने नहीं।
All right, Delhi Chief Minister Atishi was also a candidate from Kalkaji, speaking to the media. Well, we also have guests with us, Neerja Chaudhary, also Sumitra Goenka joining us on the broadcast. Neerja ma'am, if I could come to you first, I actually want to talk about, the women voters first of all here. Arvind Kejriwal himself has said that women voters hold the key in these elections. All right, I'm being told the LG is going to speak in just a bit. We'll just go to that sound bite. Let me go back to Neerja Chaudhary here. Ma'am, as I've been saying, Arvind Kejriwal himself has said
लोग बढ़ चढ़कर इसमें वोट करें। जो फर्स्ट टाइम वोटर्स हैं उनसे भी अपील की थी कि वो भी वोट करें। ये लोकतंत्र का पर्व है। आप 5 साल के लिए अपनी बागडोर किसी को सौंपते हैं, तो इसलिए हर नागरिक जो वोटर है उसको वोट करना जरूरी है। मैं समझता हूं कि दिल्ली की जनता बढ़ चढ़कर वोट करेगी और अपनी सरकार चुनेगी। ये इसलिए भी जरूरी है कि आपके वोट से ही निर्धारित होता है कि आप क्या चाहते हैं अपनी सिटी में, अपनी स्टेट में। आज का दिन ड्यूटी का दिन है, छुट्टी का दिन नहीं है। और मैं एक बार फिर दिल्ली की जनता से अपील करता हूं कि वो बढ़ चढ़कर वोट करें और इस पर्व में शामिल हों।
सर, बतौर एलजी और दिल्ली का सिटीजन होने के नाते आपके भी क्या मुद्दे हैं जिनको ध्यान में रख करके आपने भी वोट जो है वो आज कास्ट किया?
देखिए, दिल्ली में बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो जनता की निगाह में हैं। पोल्यूशन एक बहुत बड़ा मुद्दा है, कूड़े के पहाड़ बहुत बड़े मुद्दे हैं, यमुना की सफाई एक बहुत बड़ा मुद्दा है। इस तरीके की बहुत सारी ऐसी इश्यूज हैं जो जनता को मेरे ख्याल से ध्यान में रखना होगा। और शायद अभी जिस तरीके की वोटिंग हो रही है, मुझे यकीन है कि इन सब मुद्दों को ध्यान में रखकर ही वोटिंग होगी।
Visuals also now coming in of Atishi going in to cast her votes. That was Delhi LG speaking just a while back. That's Delhi Chief Minister and Kalkaji candidate of the Aam Aadmi Party, Atishi, casting her vote there. She's up against Ramesh Biduri of the BJP and Alka Lamba of the Congress Party. We'll come back to this in just a bit. It's time for a quick break here. We'll be right back. Welcome back after the break. Well, the voting is taking place for all 70 seats of the national capital. It's a three-way fight between the Aam Aadmi Party, the Congress and the BJP, and all parties have tried their best to woo the voters. There was a heated campaign that was witnessed in the national capital, and now the voting is underway, which will come to a close at 6 p.m.
Right, we are still to, of course, get the first voter turnout update. It's a little after 9 now, but we're still to get the first voter turnout update. But for sure, we've seen a lot of big faces coming out early this morning, Kitty, to cast their vote. Just now, as you can see on your screens, Delhi Chief Minister Atishi there, registering her vote there in Kalkaji. She's also a candidate from the same seat. And we can, in fact, go across now to listen to the Delhi Chief Minister there.
ये जो दिल्ली का चुनाव है, ये सिर्फ चुनाव नहीं है, ये एक धर्म युद्ध है। ये अच्छाई और बुराई की लड़ाई है, ये सत्य और असत्य की लड़ाई है, ये काम और गुंडागर्दी की लड़ाई है। एक तरफ पढ़े लिखे, ईमानदार, काम करने वाले लोग हैं और दूसरी तरफ गाली गलौच, गुंडागर्दी करने वाले लोग हैं। मुझे पूरा भरोसा है कि दिल्ली के लोग अच्छाई पर, सच्चाई पर, काम पर अपना वोट देंगे। दिल्ली के लोग बुराई को हराएंगे, दिल्ली के लोग गुंडागर्दी को हराएंगे।
दिल्ली पुलिस आपके अगेंस्ट एफआईआर किया है। माइक नीचे करो यार, ये खबर आ रही है। माइक नीचे करो, फेस कवर हो जाता है, फिर उठाना पड़ता है कैमरे।
देखिए, दिल्ली पुलिस कुछ भी कर सकती है। दिल्ली पुलिस खुल्लम खुल्ला भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए काम कर रही है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता गुंडागर्दी कर रहे हैं, वोटर्स को डरा रहे हैं, उनके ठिकानों पर पैसा मिल रहा है। इलेक्शन कमीशन खड़ी है, फ्लाइंग स्क्वाड्स घंटे घंटे तक खड़े हैं, लेकिन बीजेपी के ठिकानों पर दिल्ली पुलिस नहीं आती है। लेकिन ये बिल्कुल साफ है, देखिए, आप पैसे की ताकत, बाहुबल की ताकत, गुंडागर्दी की ताकत, पुलिस की ताकत जितनी भी इस्तेमाल कर लीजिए, लेकिन लोकतंत्र में आखिरकार जनता की ताकत चलती है। दिल्ली की जनता काम करने वालों के साथ है और दिल्ली की जनता बहुत समझदार है।
दिल्ली के वोटर से क्या अपील है मैम आपकी? अपील क्या है?
मेरी दिल्ली की वोटर से ये अपील है, सच्चाई के लिए वोट दें, अच्छाई के लिए वोट दें, काम के लिए वोट दें, गुंडागर्दी को हराने के लिए वोट दें।
All right, Atishi speaking to the media there, she has leveled some very serious charges, big charges against the BJP and the Delhi police, saying that the Delhi police works on the directions of the BJP and there is a nexus between the both. We do understand a case already has been registered against Atishi a day before, and also one of her closest aides was caught with 5 lakh rupees cash in the car. Now action is being taken in that regard as well. But yes, Atishi, she's been fielded from the Kalkaji seat again, once again by the Aam Aadmi Party, and she is definitely banking on the women votes here. Let me go across to Neerja Chaudhary once again. Ma'am, as we've been saying, speaking about it earlier, that Arvind Kejriwal has maintained, going by his own analysis, he said that the Aam Aadmi Party could actually win 55 seats in Delhi. And if the women of the national capital are able to convince their men also to vote for the Aam Aadmi Party, then the seat tally could actually go above 60. But do you think, both parties, of course, have left no stone unturned to woo the voters, to woo the women voters of the national capital. But do you think this vote bank is expected to get divided between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party? Because BJP also has made a lot of announcements for the women voters.
You know, women are very critical. They are emerging as a vote bank all over the country. We saw the role they played in Maharashtra. We saw earlier the role they played in Madhya Pradesh because of the schemes launched for them. And I heard these voices in Maharashtra, Dalit women saying, we are going to vote for the Mahayuti, and even if our husbands don't vote. So, because of money coming in their hand. Here also, women have been the very, very staunch vote bank of Aam Aadmi Party. Now, will some middle-class women shift from Aam Aadmi Party and move towards the BJP? That will be the critical thing. And will women vote?
I'm very sorry, I'll have to interject there. I'm just coming back to you in a second. Ajay Makan is speaking.
कांग्रेस की क्या संभावना है? आप
देखिए, कांग्रेस का दिल्ली में
बिल्कुल निष्पक्ष
जितनी भी मेन स्ट्रेंथ यही है कि ये सब कर्मी अपने अलग अलग विभागों से आते हैं, रैंडमाइज होते हैं और बिल्कुल निष्पक्षता से काम करते हैं। ये मिलते ही पहली बार हैं, 3 दिन 2 दिन पहले, तो इनको मतलब बिल्कुल निष्पक्षता से काम करते हैं। और आप आइए देखिए, अपने से एक एक प्रोसेस देखिए, आपको आनंद आएगा।
पोलिंग ऑफिशियल जो इन्वॉल्व हैं 1.5 लाख के आसपास जो दिल्ली में इलेक्शन करें, उनके लिए क्या कहना है आपका?
उनका मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं, सारे पोलिंग ऑफिशियल्स का, सारी सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस का, एमसीडी का, एनडीएमसी का, सबके लोग बहुत मेहनत से, बहुत शिद्दत से पिछले 1-2 महीने से लगे हुए हैं। और सारे आरओज, सारे डिप्टी कमिश्नर्स ऑफ पुलिस सब मेहनत कर रहे हैं। और उसी का फल है कि करीब 12-13 हजार से ऊपर रैलीज और सभाएं पिछले 1 महीने में दिल्ली में हुई, मतलब पीसफुली हुई। जो छोटी मोटी घटनाएं हुई, जिनकी शिकायतें हुई, उनको इमीडिएटली उन पर कार्रवाई हुई, जो भी यथा कानून कार्रवाई है। तो ये निष्पक्षता है और ये लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड है। हमने हिदायत भी दी हुई है सबको बहुत सख्त कि सब लोग बिल्कुल लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड को, फेयर प्ले को सुनिश्चित करेंगे, और अगर ऐसा नहीं करेंगे तो कमीशन विल बी वेरी टफ विद देम।
जो पार्टियों की सर कंप्लेंट आपको मिली है, चाहे कांग्रेस हो, बीजेपी हो, आम आदमी पार्टी हो, उन पर किस तरह का एक्शन लिया गया है?
देखिए, अभी एक रिलीज हमने किया था। एक तो सी विजिल बहुत इफेक्टिव है, पूरे पॉपुलेशन ने, नेताओं ने, कैंडिडेट्स ने सी विजिल का पूरा इस्तेमाल किया है। एक तो ये है, उसका पूरा डिजिटल ट्रेल होता है। आपने शिकायत इतने मिनट पर की, इतने मिनट पर वहाँ टीम गई एफएसटी की, और उसके बाद में इतना उस पर एक्शन हुआ जो रिपोर्ट हुआ। इसके साथ साथ जितनी भी कंप्लेंट्स आई हैं उन सबका निस्तारण जो भी फैक्ट्स हैं और जो भी लॉ है उनके आधार पे सबका किया गया है और बिल्कुल निष्पक्षता से किया जाएगा।
और 8 तारीख के लिए सर क्या तैयारी है काउंटिंग?
सब तैयारी है पूरी। अब पहले आज वोट का दिन खत्म हो जाए, अच्छे से हो जाए, और सबसे पुनः अपील है कि जरूर जरूर वोट देने हैं।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू।
That's Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar speaking to the media and appealing to the public to come out of their homes and participate in the voting process. Well, those visuals earlier came of External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, who had cast his vote in the national capital and was seen writing on the board there at the poll office, polling station there a while back. All right, these visuals now coming in of the Chief Election Commissioner standing there with his family for a photo op.
Right. Kitty, it's very important to note the words which were used, and while speaking to the media there by the Chief Election Commissioner, he essentially said that the focus is to ensure a level playing field to all the parties. Remember, there have been a number of barbs which have been thrown by the Aam Aadmi Party towards the Election Commission, essentially saying that the EC is biased, that they do not really function when it comes to the national capital. Several comments have in fact, and allegations have been made by the Aam Aadmi Party, complaints taken almost on a daily basis. Even till yesterday, the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP both turned up to knock at the doors of the Election Commission, alleging violations for their political opponent, of course. But Rajiv Kumar there, while coming out to vote there, saying that the focus of the poll panel will be to ensure a level playing field to all the parties. That is the promise he's making even as he goes to vote today.
Absolutely. Let me go back to Neerja Chaudhary there. Ma'am, you were making a point about the women voters and many say that this women vote is expected to get divided between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party this time around. What is your assessment?
Yes, it could. You know, some middle-class women may well look at BJP this time, those who looked at the AAP in the last two elections.
Right.
And the difference of vote share between the BJP and Aam Aadmi Party is just over 15%. So if some women, 4-5% women move, then that will, make up for the BJP's loss of vote share. So women voters are very, very critical. As I said earlier, the Congress, the vote share that the Congress polls is also going to cut into the Aam Aadmi Party. Those are two very critical factors that we have to look at today. But, watching Atishi's words today as she was speaking, she has actually very cleverly positioned the party. When she talks about Dharam Youth, use the word, the terminology is very, very interesting.
Right.
And she talked about judges for our calm, our work, delivery, sachai, and achai. It's very interestingly put in the way she talked about it. And her contest in Kalkaji is probably the most important after the New Delhi contest of Arvind Kejriwal. And women voters will also look at her with great interest, not just of Kalkaji, but women elsewhere in Delhi also, because there is the remote possibility, or maybe not so remote, that she may become CM again if the Aam Aadmi Party gets a majority. Because there could be legal questions on the continuation of Kejriwal becoming CM again. All this, those are question marks. But Atishi's rise has been a very interesting phenomenon in Delhi and inside the Aam Aadmi Party.
Right, the Congress leader Ajay Maken, they're speaking now. Let's listen in.
झगड़े की भेंट चढ़ जाते हैं, जबकि ऐसा कांग्रेस के शासन में नहीं हुआ। और कांग्रेस के शासन में पहले 6 वर्ष ऐसा भी था जब केंद्र के अंदर बीजेपी की गवर्नमेंट थी और दिल्ली में कांग्रेस की सरकार थी। हमने उस वक्त मैक्सिमम डेवलपमेंट करके दिखाया। इसीलिए लोग अब वापस कांग्रेस को याद कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि कांग्रेस के समय पे डेवलपमेंट होता था, कांग्रेस के समय में आपस में तू मैं नहीं होती थी।
सर, लेकिन आपको लगता नहीं है जब लोकसभा में जो लोग आपके साथ खड़े थे वही पार्टियां आपके खिलाफ प्रचार करने लगी? नहीं,
उसका कोई, उन लोगों का दिल्ली में कुछ नहीं है। दिल्ली के अंदर अगर आप ऐतिहासिक तौर के ऊपर देखें तो हमारा कभी भी इन पार्टियों के साथ, कभी दिल्ली में कांग्रेस के समय में भी कभी अलायंस नहीं, कभी भी नहीं रहा। और इन पार्टीज का तो कभी दिल्ली में कुछ है ही नहीं।
सर, कल जिस तरह से शराब पैसे, इन तमाम चीज़ों
देखिए, ये बीजेपी और आम आदमी पार्टी दोनों के दोनों को हार सामने नजर आ रही है, इसलिए वो लोग हर तरीके के हथकंडे अपनाने में लगे हुए हैं और दिल्ली की जनता सब जानती है। और आगे आने वाले समय के अंदर आप देखेंगे नतीजा, और इलेक्शन कमीशन को दोनों के खिलाफ में सख्त कार्रवाई करनी चाहिए।
सर, आपने वोट कास्ट कर लिया था, मैं चाहूंगी सबसे पहले आप
on polling day, in a way targeting both the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. Going across to Sumitra Goenka now. Ma'am, we've seen, of course, that the BJP always manages to do well during the Lok Sabha elections, the general elections, but falls woefully short when it comes to Delhi. Do you see that the BJP, in their campaign strategy, a very aggressive campaign strategy this time around, has done enough to hold on to the voters who actually voted their MPs back to power in 2024 elections?
Good morning. I think this election is very different from the last 2 or 3 elections that we have seen in Delhi. The reason is because in 2013, 14 and even in 2019, I think Arvind Kejriwal started with a clean slate. He came with the idea, a different idea of politics where he's fighting corruption. He's an Aam Aadmi who is not going to take the official residence. The number of houses will be limited in which he is going to stay. He's not going to travel in cars. He's going to bring water to the houses of the people. He is going to build hospitals. You know, that idealism was there when he came for these 2 elections, and there was nothing which was sticking on him because there were no charges of corruption or anything. But if you see this election, then couple of things have happened over the period. First is his image has taken a hit because of the excise policy. And secondly, the most important thing is the Sheesh Mahal. And BJP has been able to bring these 2 very important things in the limelight. Secondly, if you see Atishi has been a chief minister, no doubt, but for 9 years, she was not even a minister in the cabinet. So people were talking about the fact that there was no woman in the cabinet of Arvind Kejriwal, and Atishi was just the last choice. Even if you look at the politics before appointing Atishi as the CM, there were rumors that Mrs. Kejriwal was going to be the face of Aam Aadmi Party when Mr. Kejriwal is in jail. So when you look at all these things, and when you look at the freebie politics which Mr. Kejriwal was doing for the last few years, now this was the USP of Mr. Kejriwal, the freebie politics. But today, if you look at BJP and other parties, almost everybody else is promising the same thing. So it's no longer a USP. Even Maharashtra elections,
there is a big relief that has been given to the middle class population also in the budget. Does that also tilt this election, the mood in the favor of the BJP in the national capital? I'll just come back to that in just a bit. My colleague Aishwarya is also now joining us from Nirman Bhavan. Aishwarya, what's the halchal there? What's the activity at Nirman Bhavan?
Well, let me show you just behind me. It's BJP candidate Parvesh Verma, and let me tell my camera person to just come along with me. There you can see the family of Parvesh Verma just came outside this polling booth, and they are here after casting their vote as well. Certainly a big day for BJP candidate Parvesh Verma, as it is a triangular fight at the New Delhi Assembly constituency. And certainly Parvesh Verma had been very much confident this time, as he was there on the ground for campaigning for months and months, and senior leaders also came to campaign for Parvesh Verma. We'll try to speak to some of the family members of Parvesh Verma and the BJP candidate himself. But of course, this polling booth remains very important as far as the VIPs are concerned. It was, of course, the Chief Justice of India who would be shortly coming over here, and they will be also, casting their vote. Sonia Gandhi will be arriving at 11:15 a.m. That's what we have been told, and she will be accompanied with none other than Priyanka Gandhi. Priyanka Gandhi will be casting their vote as well. There you can see Parvesh Verma as well, who had come along, and we will directly go across to speak to him as well as to what his appeal to the voters is. And it is, of course, the top leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party who had stated that certainly it would be
Parvesh Verma there. Also talk us through about the fact that this is in a way a big do or die battle in a way for Kejriwal as well, because he needs to maintain his New Delhi seat. This is the seat that he is in fact contesting once again, and he's up against Parvesh Verma, a very staunch political rival there. And of course, Congress's Sandeep Dixit in a way taking on the sons of two former chief ministers of the national capital. So it is in a way, Kitty, being said that this is a big battle for Arvind Kejriwal. He needs to make it this time because, of course, the anti-incumbency wave against the Aam Aadmi Party, the big corruption allegations against some of their top leaders, including Arvind Kejriwal himself. So this is an important battle which matters for the former Delhi Chief Minister and the Aam Aadmi Party convener, of course, Arvind Kejriwal.
Tanima, we are now learning that the voter turnout is also out. 8.1% voter turnout has been recorded till 9 a.m. That is the latest update now coming in. 8.1% voter turnout has been recorded till 9 a.m. That is what we are learning. And as you've been speaking about it, the stakes are higher than ever. The Aam Aadmi Party also has, remember, replaced candidates in as many as 20 of the 70 constituencies in the national capital. It has dropped its 13 sitting MLAs also. Now, what does that really tell you? That tells you, of course, that the Aam Aadmi Party does understand the fact that the wave is clearly not completely in their favor. There might be some road bumps, there could be some hiccups on their way to form the government in the national capital. But many do believe that even if it's not going to be a cakewalk for the Aam Aadmi Party, they're still going to get somewhere around 50 to 55 seats. That's the estimate for, that's the estimate by the Aam Aadmi Party also. But will that really happen? I mean, the results only will tell us on 8th Feb. Let me go across to Anushka. My colleague Anushka is also now joining us on the broadcast. She is also getting us minute by minute updates from the ground. Anushka, now 8.1% voter turnout recorded till 9 a.m. and you are in Kalkaji. Voters have been coming out in large numbers there as well.
Well, certainly what we are seeing is that a string of voters have been coming here to vote since early in the morning. We are showing you the visuals from where right now, only a few minutes back, the Delhi Chief Minister Atishi came to cast her vote. Now we saw Delhi elections in multiple phases. We saw an intense battle that sometimes became hostile also. But right now we'll try to talk to some voters as well. आपका नाम क्या है मैम?
मंजीत.
आपने वोट कास्ट कर दिया? क्या कुछ मुद्दे थे इस बार वोट देने के पीछे? क्या कुछ सोच के गई?
वोट तो डालनी है ना, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए.
क्या कुछ अपील करेंगी यंग जनरेशन, क्योंकि हम देखते हैं बहुत ज्यादा आते नहीं है बाहर वोट कास्ट करने के लिए?
नहीं, हम तो हमेशा आते हैं.
So we are seeing voters also who have come here to cast their votes. Also we are showing you that some elderly citizens have come here. We'll try to speak to few more people. क्या नाम है आपका मैम?
सुनीता शर्मा.
क्या कुछ मुद्दे रहे इस बार वोट करने के पीछे?
बस दिल्ली में एक तो क्या कहते हैं, एजुकेशन है और सफाई है और बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. वैसे मैं तो बीजेपी के साथ हूँ.
So we are seeing the voters who are of course coming here to cast their votes, but also they are talking about the development issues that is right now presiding in Kalkaji constituency. We saw Chief Minister casting her vote and saying that this is a fight between development versus hooliganism. And also we are seeing a string of voters who are coming outside of their homes to cast the vote. Now we are seeing a very tough battle between the three major political parties, and we are seeing that the ball is in the voters' court and voters are in fact coming here to decide.
Parvesh Verma.
इनका दौर समाप्त हो गया है. आज दिल्ली वोट कर रही है. 9 बजे तक 8% वोटिंग सामने आई है. किस तरीके से पूरे चुनाव को याद करते हैं, कैंपेनिंग को याद करते हैं और आज के दिन क्या कहें?
देखिए, बहुत अच्छा कैंपेनिंग रहा है, मगर जो है अरविंद केजरीवाल जी से मैं एक्सपेक्ट करता था कि वो 11 साल में क्या क्या काम किए उनको दिखाएंगे, मगर एक भी काम नहीं बताया. वो सारे इलेक्शन को जाति धर्म में ले गए, कभी सिख, कभी पंजाबी, कभी जाट, कभी एससी, कभी अंबेडकर जी, तो इस सब में वो ले गए. अपने कामों से हटा दिया। तो दिल्ली की जनता उनके काम देखना चाहती थी कि क्या काम किए, वो सारे पिक्चर देखना चाहती थी जो कोई भी पिक्चर नहीं है। दिल्ली की जनता तय कर चुकी है कि 8 तारीख को कमल खिलेगा। यही डर उनको सता रहा है अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को, इसलिए वो रोज ही नया झूठ बोल देते हैं।
कई तरीके की वीडियोस भी लेट नाइट बाहर आती हैं, FIRs दर्ज हो रही हैं आम आदमी पार्टी कैंडिडेट्स के खिलाफ, कैंपेनिंग कर रहे हैं, MCC का वायलेशन कर रहे हैं, तमाम चीज़ों पर क्या करें?
मैंने देखा आतिशी जी जो दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री हैं, उनके PA के कार में 5 लाख रुपए मिला। यहाँ पे पंजाब भवन के सामने गाड़ी में शराब की बोतल मिली, 8 लाख रुपए मिला। और ऐसे तमाम हमने घटनाएं सुनी कि जो यहाँ पे सरकार 11 साल रही हो, वो पैसा बांट के वोट ले रही है, शराब बांट कर वोट ले रही है। इससे ज़्यादा शर्म की बात क्या हो सकती है?
सर, टेम्पल रन भी चल रहा है आज, आम आदमी पार्टी के तमाम लोग भी मंदिरों में जा रहे हैं, आप भी सुबह यमुना घाट के।
मेरे पिताजी बोलते थे कि ईश्वर तो इंसान में बसता है, आप अगर इंसान के सारे काम कर देंगे तो ईश्वर का आशीर्वाद मिल जाएगा। 11 साल आपने किसी भी इंसान का काम नहीं किया, अभी ईश्वर के मंदिर में जाने का क्या फ़ायदा होगा? अगर आप सभी सारे काम कर देते, हर आदमी की दुख समस्या को दूर कर देते, तो ईश्वर का आशीर्वाद अपने आप मिल जाता। इसलिए ये केवल चुनावी हिंदू नहीं होना चाहिए। आपको जो है काम करने का मौका दिया था दिल्ली की जनता ने, 3 बार दिया था, भारी बहुमत से दिया था, आपने कोई काम नहीं किया। तो इस बार जब कमल की सरकार खिल रही है, जब भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बन रही है, तो आप ये सारे हथकंडे अपना रहे हैं, तो दिल्ली की जनता आपके झूठ को समझ चुकी है।
लास्टली सर, जनता से आज क्या अपील करेंगे? आज वोटिंग का दिन है।
मैं अपील करूंगा कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा संख्या में घर से बाहर निकले, अपने मतदान करें। ये आपका कर्तव्य है, आपका फर्ज है देश के लिए।
टॉकिंग टू द फ्यूचर चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ दिल्ली।
You are asking wrong question which I can't answer.
Well, that's Parvesh Verma, Bharatiya Janata Party candidate from New Delhi Assembly constituency, speaking to NDTV, clearly referring to what had come out in the last few days as far as campaigning.
And Aishwarya, you tried to corner him towards the end, but he was also smart, gave a very smart reply to you there.
That's the question that,
for that question.
Yeah, that's the question that the BJP doesn't really want to answer right now.
Right, let's go across to Ishika now, who's also patiently waiting. In central Delhi, Ishika, what's the mood like of the voters around you?
Well, in fact, as my colleague was pointing it out, that, the New Delhi constituency, if we talk about, it is the most interesting seat when you talk about in this entire Delhi elections. We have seen that even on the last day, it was Parvesh Verma who went to the, Yamuna Ghat, and at that time, he made the very last appeal to the voters, saying that this time, do not give an opportunity to Arvind Kejriwal, because for the last 2 times, he has been unable to deliver on his promises to clean the Yamuna. And, certainly now if we talk about Sandeep Dixit also, the Congress party has also been on the attacking mode, against the Arvind Kejriwal since the very start. So this is certainly the hot seat, 2 former chief minister's son versus, the former chief minister. All 3 big faces of all the 3 parties. There were many issues that were raised by the different political parties. In fact, this seat kind of became the epicenter for every controversy that came in this Delhi election. You talk about the Yamuna politics. We have seen how, in fact, Parvesh Verma went and, dipped the cutout of Arvind Kejriwal. Rahul Gandhi went to the Yamuna Ghat. You talk about the cash for votes started from here. But the people, the voters here certainly believe that pollution certainly is a big issue when they are coming to cast their vote. And so is the unemployment here. Over to you.
Right, so that was our reporters, all our reporters there bringing us big faces and also the key issues for voters as well as the voices from ground, Kitty, today.
Absolutely, and our big coverage on NDTV will continue all day long. We will continue to bring you minute by minute update and on all the action that's happening on the ground, and also will bring you an in-depth analysis of the Delhi polls. It's time for a quick break here. We'll be right back.